I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for 2K to finally fix their servers. I would not risk it. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back here with yet another video. Today I got y'all with another build video. Today I got y'all with the best guard build in the game. And today I got y'all with the playmaking shot creator build, the meta guard build that everybody plays with. You know, they got the block build, perimeter lock, which is gonna be coming soon, and the playmaking shot creator. So today I got y'all with the best playmaking shot creator build for whatever you're trying to play. Like, you want to be a guard on a 5v5, 3v3, or even a 2v2. It's the best guard build in the game. Easiest guard build to use in the game. Easiest build to shoot with. The best shooting build in the game. So I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to make it from the pie charts all the way to the attributes, height, weight, wingspan, badges, you know what I'm saying, all the way down to the takeovers. I'll show you guys everything on how to make these builds. So if you guys want more builds like this, all you gotta do is smash, break, and destroy the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We're on that road to 100K, so I really would appreciate it. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. Alright, so for this build, I'm gonna show you guys a couple different varieties. I'm gonna show you guys the different varieties of the attributes. I'm also gonna show you a couple different varieties of the height, weight, wingspan. But first things first is going to be the position. You can actually go with the shooting guard, but for video purposes, I did go with the point guard position. That's just what I feel like is better for this build because it's gonna be easier for you to play the one in all type of situations. Alright, next is going to be the best pie chart. The pie chart for this is obvious: playmaking and shooting. Now, if you go with shooting and playmaking, where you only get shooting Hall of Fame, you can be able to have a higher three-pointer, but it's only gonna be 2, but you're not gonna be able to have playmaking Hall of Fame. That's not gonna allow you to get Hall of Fame quick first step. And yeah, so I just feel like giving both is just better. It's much better, and you're gonna be able to shoot just as good. So yeah, go ahead and go with playmaking and shooting. All right, next is going to be the physical profile. This is where you're gonna be getting your max caps for your physical attributes. So this is gonna be your speed, acceleration, strength, and vertical. How you get these as close as possible to 99. So for this, we're gonna go with speed. That's gonna get our speed as high as possible, because if you don't know how speed with ball works, that's how you're gonna be able to like be as fast as possible in speed glitches, speed boosting, anything that you're trying to do with the ball. It's gonna be get open for threes, middies, dunks, and layups. And that's gonna be based off your speed mainly, but also your ball handling. You wanna get your speed as high as possible. So yeah, this is not a build that's gonna be easily able to get to 99, so we're not gonna go with speed vert, and it's not really a build that we won't vert. So yeah, we're gonna go with the speed pie chart so we can get our speed as much as possible. Alright, so like I said, I got a variety of attributes to show you guys. So for the first one, in my opinion, this is probably like the better, like the most like regular, easiest to use one. So this is going to be the one that gets 1 finishing, 24 shooting, 24 playmaking, and 6 defensive. So for the 1 finishing, you're gonna have a max driving layup and driving dunk. So you're gonna be pretty decent at driving layups and dunks. Now you're not gonna really try to do that, but when you do drive, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be able to get a lot of dunks. I'm not gonna lie. Now for my version, I'm gonna show you guys on the difference of my version when it comes to the height, weight, and wingspan, because I kind of made something similar to all 3 of these. But yeah, it really just depends on what you rather. But yeah, for the 24 shooting, that's going to allow you to get 6 Hall of Fame badges. You're going to be maxing out mid-range, 3-pointer, and free throw, then post fade to a 69. For the playmaking, then you're going to be again able to get 6 Hall of Fame badges, pass accuracy, ball handle max, and then post moves up to a 62. Then for the defensive rebounding, you're going to get 6 gold or 6 defensive rebound. You're going to be able to get 2 gold if you want to add that. Perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and well, nah, those are the only ones that max. And then on defense rebound is 1 off of max, and then I put the block up to 35. You can go with max defensive rebound or go and get that last. You can get like 33 instead of 35 or 34 instead of 35. I just ended up going with 35. You know what I'm saying? It's just what I ended up doing. But yeah, that is the first one. In my opinion, this is kind of like more of the type that's going to be able to have a lot more, you know what I'm saying, shooting and playmaking, but also still gonna have, you know what I'm saying, good enough driving dunk to still be able to dunk if you want to be able to do that. All right, next is going to be kind of more for like defensive, but you're still gonna have a lot of shooting and playmaking. So you're gonna have 1 finishing, 22 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 9 defensive badges. So with this build, you're going to be able to do a lot. You're going to be able to still have that driving layup that you need, that driving dunk that you need, mid-range, 3-pointer, free throw, all max again, but your post made a lot lower. It's at a 54. Then when it comes to the pass accuracy and ball handle, same again. Max again. Post moves, but this time it's a lot lower. It's at a 44. But now instead of having like bad attributes that we don't necessarily need, but you know what I'm saying, we put those up to get more badges, which we're just taking a hit of 2 on that. Now we're going to be able to get 3 extra defensive, and that's because we're maxing out our block, which is actually pretty important to get shot contest, interior defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, defensive rebound is not actually max, it's 1 off, but you know what I'm saying, you can put that to max easily. You know what I'm saying, that's what I would probably do instead of doing that. I just forgot to put that, to be honest. So yeah, you can go 31 offensive rebound, or you can just stay like me and go with 65, and yeah, that's just what I did. So yeah, you're gonna be able to get 9 defensive, 1 finishing, 22 shooting, 22 playmaking. So if you want to be a little bit better on defense and still be able to shoot, play make, and be able to dunk, this is going to be the build for you. Kind of more of like the balanced build of this video. Alright, and last but not least, this is kind of what I feel like a lot more people should make, because I don't really feel like a lot of people even go for dunks or layups, because that's on these builds, you're gonna have a big man at all times, like slipping. So most of the time, you're either not really gonna go to the rim at all, and your big man is gonna catch a lob, or he's gonna get a showtime. You're really just mainly focusing on middies and threes. So this is kind of the build that's kind of perfect for that, because now instead of having that driving dunk, you only have a 31, but you still have a driving layup, so that you're not like terrible at going to the rim, so that you can still be a little bit competent, because you're still not gonna get extra finishing badges by getting that driving dunk. So that was kind of big. But now, just like the first build, you have 24 shooting, 24 playmaking, but like the second build, you have 9 defensive. So just from taking one thing off, it makes that big of a difference on what everything else is gonna have. It kind of just mixed both of those. So if you want to be able to be a build that combines the last 2, just take the drive and dunk off. Either way, you know what I'm saying, your big man's gonna be able to go to the hole either way. It's gonna be easy for them either way. Now, for me, this doesn't really fit me because I like to ISO if I want to. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really be able to ISO too much with this. Now, you are gonna be able to get lays, but it's not the same. So yeah, for the 24 shooting, same as like the first one. 24 playmaking, same as the first one. 9 defensive, same as the second one. And yeah, it's really just a well-rounded build, mixing both of the first and second, except this time we don't have a drive and dunk. In my opinion, it's not too necessary, but if you want to drive and dunk, make one of the first 2. It's just that simple. Now we're gonna get into the height, weight, wingspan. Alright, so for the meta build, I'm gonna show you guys my version that I made for me, for my playstyle, and how I'm gonna use it. So, because I know people gonna be in the future when they see my videos, I'm gonna be dropping the gameplay. They're gonna be like, "What's your build?" They're gonna just be able to come to this video. It's gonna be simple. So, I'm gonna show you guys the meta. First one, I mean, when it comes to the body type, that is completely up to you. But when it comes to the height, this is the most important part. When it comes to the height, you wanna go 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", or 6'5". 6'5", you're gonna be slower, but you're gonna be a lot taller and be better on defense. 6'4" is kind of in the middle, same with 6'3", but you're gonna be a little bit more on the fast side. You're gonna be able to get to a 98 speed at 99. But right now, the meta for people right now is to make 6'2" so that they can be as fast as possible and they can get to a 99 at 99 overall, and with Gym Rat badge. It's just such a good thing to be able to have. So yeah, 6'2", in my opinion, right now is definitely the meta height, because it's just gonna allow you to be that much faster. You're not gonna be as good on defense, but either way, most people that's using play shots are sitting corner. So yeah, it's not really a need for you to really even be that crazy on defense. As long as you can play pass lanes, you'll be fine. It's just that simple. Alright, next is going to be the weight. Now for the weight, it's pretty simple. We're going to lower our weight as much as possible. Not minimum, but as much as possible to get our max speed and acceleration. Sometimes you can get perimeter defense and lateral quickness if you have it on metric system, but for this you don't. So we're going to get that as high as possible. Our interior defense and strength is going to go down as minimum as possible, because we're not going minimum. So we're going to go at 169 pounds. You can go down to 165 or 160 pounds, and we're going to be not minimum. That's just a big point, because if you go minimum, it's going to lower your strength and interior defense a lot more. So we don't really want that. So yeah. And by the way, this is the build that is 1, 24, 24, and 6. It's not the one that's balanced, if you can tell. Alright, so now it's going to be the wingspan. We're going to now be able to see the max caps for our build after we do the wingspan. So for wingspan, in my opinion, the meta way to do it is just go down on wingspan to get your 3-pointer as high as possible. You're going to have a 91-3, 94 mid-range. That's going to allow you to get to a 95 3-pointer at 99, a 98 mid-range. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be really, really overpowered. It's just that simple. It's going to be really overpowered at 99 on this build. Another thing that I want to make sure that is known, this is the first build that I show you guys. Kind of like what I feel like a lot more people would make. The one with 1 finishing 24, 24, and 6 instead of the one with 1, 24, 24, and 9. Because I feel like that probably should be the most popular one. I just don't feel like people want to go down on that drop and dunk. But yeah. So for this build, you're gonna get up to a 66 drive and dunk. You can actually be able to get, I believe you can get the pro alley-oops with that, but I don't think you can get the park dunks with that, so no showtime for you. But yeah, you're still gonna have an 84 driving layup. Like I said, 95 three-pointer. You're gonna be able to have a 99 speed on this because you're gonna get that +4 for 99 and +4 for gym rat. That simple. And a 98 acceleration. Then when it comes to the ball handle, that's up to a 93. Pass accuracy up to a 92. Your perimeter defense up to a 78. 78 lateral quickness, 82 steal, 65 defensive rebounds. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of stuff. Even if you went with the one with 9, you would have a lot higher of a block, a lot higher of an interior defense. And yeah, it's just a way better, well-rounded build at that point. But yeah, that is going to be the wingspan for this build. And all right, next is going to be the takeover. The takeover I ended up going with on this build was sharp takeover. And yeah, it's just that simple. You can go with shot creator. That's up to you. I wouldn't go with sharp shot creator. It just doesn't make sense in this game because you don't get this +10 to your three-pointer. So sharp is just perfect for this build. Playmaker is actually a good one because you can get 99 three-pointer, 99 mid-range, and 99 ball handle on this build at 99. Because it's going to give you +10 to your ball handle, +5 to your three-pointer, +5 to your mid-range. So yeah, all that's going to be 99. And you're going to be able to take ankles, which is very overpowered in this game. It's really easy to take ankles. Really, really easy. It's really, really easy. The ankle breaker badge with Playmaker is very overpowered. So it's really up to you. And it's going to help your teammates hit shots a lot more. So it's just really up to you. So yeah, that's what I went with though. Sharp takeover, and the build comes out as a playmaking shot creator. All right, so now for my version of the build, I'm gonna just go over the height, weight, wingspan. Pretty much, you can just go whatever attributes you want to go with, but if you want to go with my version, it's gonna be a little bit different. I made it a little bit different. This is kind of really, really well-rounded, more well-rounded than the other one. The other one is really built for like the meta, like if you want to be as fast as possible, highest three-point rating as possible, so you can reach thresholds and stuff like that. Make the other one. This one is kind of more for a little bit more skilled if you want to play better defense and stuff like that. So for the height, I'm gonna go 6'5". I want to be that. I want to just be as tall as possible so I can still be able to shoot. You know, my three-pointer ain't going down, but you know what I'm saying. I'm getting my build to 99, so I'm gonna get that +4 on my ball handle. I'm not really concerned about that. +4 on my speed. I'm gonna get the gym rat, all that type of stuff. I'm on my grind. I ain't too worried about that. So yeah, 6'5", best height for me. All right, next is going to be the weight. So for the weight, I'm gonna go 178 on the pounds. Not minimum, but 178. I think the minimum was 175. You don't go all the way minimum, you're gonna get a lower interior defense and strength. I don't want that to go too low, but I did make sure to get my maximum speed and acceleration. So at 99, that's going to be able to go up +4. That's going to be 92 and a 91 respectfully. If you get gym rat back, that's another +4. So that's going to go up to a 96 and a 95 respectfully. Not 99 and 98, but just as good. So yeah, that's kind of what I would do. And then here's kind of the biggest difference when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan. Because if you go with the height, you can still kind of have the same three-pointer. If you go down on the wingspan, you go with the, the weight, you're gonna be off 3 on the speed, but that's not really changing your attributes. The wingspan is where it really changes your attributes. So on the wingspan, I'm gonna go 84.2 on the wingspan. You see the things that's going down: my three-pointer, my mid-range, my post fade, and my ball handle. But the thing that's going up: driving dunk, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and defensive rebound. So at 99, I'm gonna be able to have an 89 three-pointer, 92 mid-range, 70 driving dunk, which is actually pretty important. I'm pretty sure park dunks you get it at 70. So if I want to have that, which I'm not even gonna put on, but if I wanted to, I can put that on. And I have an 84 driving layup like the other one. But the biggest deal, you're gonna have an 80 perimeter defense, an 80 lateral quickness, an 85 steal on this build at 99. And like I was saying, you're gonna have a 96 and a 95 speed and acceleration. So that is my version. That's how I made it. I want to be as well-rounded as possible. I didn't want to be like a weak link on defense. Even if I'm just guarding corner, I want to be able to play best lanes as possible. If my man has to like go for like a lob or something, I don't want him to be able to get that. I don't want my man to be able to do anything, and I'm still able to do what I'm really trying to do on my build. So it's kind of like my slash and playmaker, but as a playmaking shot creator. Kind of very, very similar when it comes to the height with wingspan. So yeah. And then when it comes to the takeover, I went with sharp takeover. I'm not gonna lie, sharp takeover is just very, very overpowered. It's the best takeover in the game, in my opinion. Even better than all the other ones, even with only 2 +10s, with the mid-range and three-pointer being the only +10s that you really get. You get it on free throw, I'm pretty sure, but that's not really important. Playmaker on this build is way more overpowered than the other ones because you can actually get away with isoing on this one a lot easier because you're gonna have a 70 driving dunk on this build. You're gonna have you're gonna be able to get 90. You're not gonna be able to get 99 on everything, but you damn near gonna have 99 on everything when it comes to having takeover. So you're gonna have like a 94 3-pointer, a 99 mid-range, a 99 speed ball, a 99 ball control. So yeah, this build will be crazy. And like I was saying, when it comes to the speed, that's gonna really make up for the speed discrepancy between the 6'2" and the 6'5". So if you really want to get that, go with the Playmaker Takeover. Also, in Sharp Takeover, you're gonna be able to still have that pretty much ridiculously close to having a 99 speed ball. It's just not gonna be exactly 99. It's gonna be like a 97, 96, or 98 even. So yeah, that's really up to you. I would go with Sharp Takeover. Playmaker Takeover is extremely intriguing with how easy it is to take ankles though, so yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, the build comes out as a playmaking shot creator, similar to shades of Jamal Murray, Kirk Heinrich, and Stephen Curry, the man himself. But yeah, man, that is going to be the build. All we got left to go over now is the bad setups for this build. So let's go ahead and hop straight into that. All right, so first things first, when it comes to these bad setups, per usual, is going to be the finishing bad setup every single time. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be. We only get one badge of grade, so yeah, pretty simple. Now, on the one that I made, you can go with Showtime if you can get the park dunks. There are certain dunk packages that you can get at 70 that can allow you to actually get Showtime. I just don't see the point in doing that. Just go with Slithery Finisher. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to even be that big of a boost either way. So yeah, go with Slithery Finisher. It's just that simple. Or even can go with Giant Slayer. It's up to you. All right, next. This is where it kind of gets a little bit complicated because I don't really know what to do with for my last two badges. So you can guys actually help me down in the comments below. But for the first 5 Hall of Fame and 1 silver, I know exactly what I'm going to do. For the 1 silver, Corner Specialist, that's Otto. Corner Specialist Silver is literally the best bang for your buck badge in the game, in my opinion, besides Lob City Finisher Bronze. That's also really, really good too. Bronze is really okay, but the only reason I use that at Bronze because it's just a little inconsistent. That's what I would say about that. But yeah, Silver Corner Specialist, you're going to be able to get automatic greens in the corner no matter what. It's not as good as Golden Hall of Fame, but it's just as good, in my opinion. It's just as good. But yeah, when it comes to the Hall of Fame, Range Extender, Hazel Hunter, the 2 best shooting badges in the game. That's simple. Range Extender is going to extend your range, make it that much easier to shoot within your range, but to get greens from even further out, and even within your range, it's going to make your green window even bigger because it's easier within your range. And yeah, Hazel Hunter, when you get high zones, it's gonna make your make percentage go up, your green window gets bigger. You get Hazel Hunter on top of that, your green window is gonna get even bigger because your make percentage is gonna go up even higher. Then when it comes to Green Machine, when you're getting greens and greens and greens consecutively, that next green and that next green and that next green becomes easier and easier. Now, one thing I would say about Green Machine, just off of my experience with it, I'm not gonna lie, I green more when I don't have it on. And in this game, there actually is Green Machine without having it. I swear it is. I swear it is. So I do use the badge, but I might stop using it and put that on something else. So keep that in mind. But yeah, Volume Shooter. In the park, I don't use volume shooter. I probably put that on more of like a hot start or a clutch shooter, but I really like that badge. I feel like I shoot a lot better when I have it on, even if I'm at the park, even if I'm at the 5v5, whatever I'm playing, Record Pro-Am. It's just that simple. So anytime I take a shot, the next shot is gonna have a higher chance of making the shot. So as my make percentage keeps going up and I keep shooting shots, my make percentage is gonna go up every single time I take a shot. And that's making my green window bigger and bigger and bigger the more I shoot. It's no negatives to it anymore. So I don't really see the point in not using it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. So for my play style, it's really good. It's really good. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of do be hogging, I ain't gonna lie. But then when it comes to Deadeye, Deadeye is actually an underrated badge. Like I was saying in the badge video, it's actually a very underrated badge. It's really good for people that's like closing out. If you like have people crab and they trying to get in front of you, it's really good for that. It's really good for like if the center's trying to like play, he's trying to bait the pass sometimes and he's over baiting the pass, it's really good for that. But if people are jumping at you, also, it's not going to give you red contest. So if you have like Sharp Takeover, when you're in Sharp Takeover, it's going to allow you to green that a lot more because you can't green heavily contested, but you can green lightly contested. Now, you can green heavily contested if you put on a badge like Steady Shooter, but what I look like. I might do a video about that, but I'm not going to use that consistently. But yeah, like I said, for the last two badges, I don't really know if I should go with Bronze Clutch Shooter and Bronze Hot Start consistently, Bronze Catch and Shoot with Bronze Difficult Shots, or just go with Silver Difficult Shots, or Flexible Release. Some people be telling me Flexible Release helps you get a lot more whites, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really trying to hit whites. And also, Mike Wayne said that's for really earlies, very earlies, lates, and very lates. So it's not even really for slightlies. So I'm really still up in the air about that. I don't really know about that. But yeah, that is the best shooting badge setup in the game. And alright, this playmaking badge setup not nearly as complicated as the shooter. So when it comes to quick step, you're going to put that on to be able to speed boost your speed glitch at the highest rate possible. Whether you're going for threes, mid-range, three-pointers, contact dunks, layups, it doesn't really matter what you're trying to do. It's going to make it that much easier to get open, get your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even might even get your teammates open because you're getting open so much that they're getting helped off. So yeah, it's just that simple. So handles for days, cancel out the stamination in this game, unblockables, making it harder to get ripped. Really, really two necessary and needed badges. Floor Journal is going to get your teammates +4 to all their offensive attributes. Ankle Breaker, probably the best, most overpowered badge in the game. It's going to take ankles every single time at a really consistent rate. And yeah, it's banned in wages for a reason. And yeah, I'm using it at all times, especially when it's not banned. It's just that simple. Then for the last badge, you can go with Dimer or Needle Threader. I like running Needle Threader because it's going to make my passes extremely fast and extremely hard to get stolen and baited off of. If you try to bait somebody that has Needle Threader, it's going to be dots. And I love dots, man. They used to call me Young Dots, so I got to have that joint. It's just that simple. But yeah, like I said, the playmaking badge setup is not nearly as complicated as the shooting. So yeah, that's the best playmaking badge setup in the game. Alright, next and last but not least is going to be the best defensive rebounding badge setup in the game. So we have 6 badge upgrades to go over. Now, also, I'm going to go over the people that need it for 9 badge upgrades. I'm going to just go over it in detail for that. But yeah, for the one with 6, I like going with Gold Interceptor to be in them lanes as much as possible. Because y'all see what my build is. It's kind of a longer wingspan build, and it's actually for 5. And really, if you're playing corner, you're not really going to need Clamps Gold. You're really going to need Interceptor to be in them lanes as much as possible. So yeah, that's why I go with that. Also, I put on Pick Dodger for whenever somebody tries to set screens. I'm not going to get Iron Walled ever because you have to have on Bronze Pick Dodger to be able to have the badge, that part badge that counteracts Iron Wall. I forgot what it's even called, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Then I have Intimidator to get at least shot contest, because if you don't have it on, people can green in your face. I don't want that. I want Intimidator at least on Bronze. It's just a very inconsistent badge, so I don't like going above that. Only time I go above that if I'm on a big man that's inside that I know I'm going against like some crazy shit. It's that simple. Then I have Clamps to really, just to be able to bump people. Just gonna allow me to bump people a lot and just make them pick up the ball or stuff like that. I'm thinking about putting on Trapper, you know what I'm saying? Because that's also another good badge for like what I do. But yeah, it's just that simple. So for the people that have 9, what I would actually do if I had 9, instead of having it like this, I probably would go with something like Chase Down a little bit or Trapper. But Lightning Reflex, I feel like before I stopped playing, I was kind of swaying to Lightning Reflex. Brick Wall is actually an underrated badge for this build. Don't believe it or not, because it's gonna be draining energy and stuff like that. But yeah, you can go with a lot of different badges. You got Trapper, that's actually a pretty decent badge. Or you can just go Gold Clamps and put the rest on Intimidator so you can get better shot contests. Or you can go Gold Intimidator to get the best shot contest and put the rest on Clamps. It's really up to you. But yeah, that is what I would do with my badge setup, whether you have 6 or 9 badge upgrades. But yeah, man, that is going to be the best guard build. I gave you guys the badge setups, the takeovers, the attributes, the pie charts, the height, weight, wingspan, and yeah, man, I gave y'all literally everything that you need to know about the playmaking shot creator build. I gave you guys the meta build, the meta height, weight, wingspan. I gave you guys my height, weight, wingspan. I gave you guys 3 different types of ways to make it from the attributes. So yeah, man, if you haven't already, like, break, and destroy the like button. If you haven't already, I said like, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Smash, break, destroy the like button if you haven't already, man. If you want more videos, build videos, going in detail like this, giving you guys the best of the best of the best. I'm not gonna give y'all no trash. It's only gonna be the best of the best for you know what I'm saying? I'm not uploading every day, so I don't even need to do no fillers. I'm only gonna be, you know what I'm saying, dropping builds that I know are the best builds, and I'm gonna do streams showing you guys these are the best builds. That's simple. I'm finna hit this SS2. When I hit SS2, the gameplay videos, the banger videos that y'all really waiting on, those are coming soon. I had to get back in my groove. I'm playing guard again. I'm gonna show y'all some crazy shit. I'm just saying y'all right now. But yeah, like I said, like the video. It's that simple. Subscribe if you knew we on that road to 100K. If y'all don't know what y'all getting at 100K, it's just hush hush at this point. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait and see. 100K gonna be crazy. But yeah, man, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos, to be in my streams, all that. Share this video to anybody that needs some help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!